I want us to sort of unite in our differences and just accept each other for who we are, rather than pointing fingers and saying this one is wearing a weave because she wants to look like another race. I am done with Eurocentric ideologies. I'm done with commentary around, you know, we're doing this with our hair because we want to look white. We're doing this with our hair because we hate our hair, or we want it to look like the white people. Like, I am at a stage where I feel like enough is enough, and I am done with this particular way of, I guess, commenting and doing videos. And I'm just gonna unpack this in this video and discuss why I am moving forward with either educating people on what it is, or, you know, justifying all of that. Like, yeah, it's over. So you guys are aware, if you're new to my channel, then be aware that I have been wearing my hair, you know, in its most raw state, textured, for most of my life actually. But I started documenting my hair for some 10 years ago. So I have loved, learned, enjoyed my hair in its textured form. I have expressed myself with it. I have learned it. I know what, you know, it likes, what it doesn't like, how it grows, what it, you know, what does not help it grow, etc. So I am well grounded within myself when it comes to understanding my hair, knowing my hair, and knowing myself that I actually love my hair. So what ideology is this exactly? It's the idea that you see on my channel and with other YouTubers as well, like to comment and say that I don't do this all the time, and I don't think like this in general, but I know sometimes I'll always comment and say, hey, you know, maybe this one is doing this because they have not fallen in love with their hair, or this person's doing this because they might, you know, still be wanting to look like a different race, etc. So it's pretty much commentary that sort of suggests that anything other than your raw natural hair that just has leave-in and shea butter on it, anything other than your raw hair is pretty much someone that either hates their hair or is trying to emulate or imitate or copy another race or look like another race. So if you do a wash and go and, you know, you're trying to really get your definition in, a lot of us will say, oh, look, she's trying to look, you know, change the texture, the curl pattern of her hair to make it look different. Or if you see someone that flat irons their hair, you're like, oh, she's, you know, going for, you know, the white person's look. If you see someone that, you know, wears wigs or weave or whatever, then they are trying to look like someone else. So a lot of us comment like that because, yeah, it's a real thing. Now, this whole desire, like I said, it's a real thing. The desire to have looser hair, have straighter hair, is definitely something that is rooted in inferiority complex. And that simply means that Black people feel that they're inferior to white people or other races, or fairer races, I should say. It is a real thing, and it's definitely something that we struggle with, still struggle with, might have struggled with at some stage in life, consciously or subconsciously, okay? Some of us think that, oh, I'm over that, but sometimes we still have it because it's rooted in our generations. It's rooted with our parents, our grandparents, etc. So it's a generational thing. So without even knowing, you're probably inclined to feel a certain way about your hair when compared to other hair types. And of course, we're born in a sick world where people think that they're superior or better than others, and this hair is better than that, and this skin tone is better than that, and we know about racism, we know about all that. So of course, the messaging, the adverts, the, you know, lack of inclusion just makes it even harder, okay, for Black people to come to an acceptance truly of their hair or their textured hair. I have spoken a lot about this, not really as a standalone video or anything, but in a lot of my videos, I speak a lot about this, you know, and trying to encourage people to embrace their natural texture, trying to encourage people to love their natural texture and wear their natural texture, okay? Really empowering women to feel beautiful, look beautiful, teaching people how to look after their hair so they can wear it the way they choose to. However, I'm at a stage where I feel like now it's become a little bit like a broken record where the message has been sent, I believe. I think, I'm not saying that we don't need encouragement from time to time, but I think that a lot of us don't need that grilling anymore, because we're past that in terms of, to the best of our ability, understanding our hair, loving our hair, accepting our hair. So I feel like the message is out there. There are people that have channels dedicated just to this ideology. So if you're looking for that, then you can go look that way. But I feel like for this channel, I want women to feel free and know, like we should know just as a community, that we love our hair, that we enjoy our hair in whatever form it is, textured, wash and go, straight, natural, protected style. I want us to sort of unite in our differences and just accept each other for who we are, rather than pointing fingers and saying this one is wearing a weave because she wants to look like another culture or race. Of course, I'm an advocate for wearing protective styles that mimic our hair, okay? It's odd, it's weird to wear hair that does not look like our own. So I definitely agree, if you're going to wear any kind of texture, any kind of protective styles or just hair extensions in general, aim for textured hair, okay? Aim for hair that looks like your own, that is your own length, that is more realistic. That way there is no, I don't know what words to use there, but sometimes there's a little bit of a, like, things are not really mixing, you know, especially if you're known to have textured hair and then you go boom, silky straight wig all of a sudden. It's just really, it does you a disservice. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so why am I stopping? Like I've already said, I want us to all feel welcome and not feel like you can't comment because you're relaxed, or you can't comment because you've got a weave, or you're straight natural, or you're wash and go natural, DIY natural. I want us to just comment and feel understood and not be questioned. Are you doing this because you really love your hair, or you don't love your hair? Like, I'm stopping that, because I want every type of Black woman to feel free on this channel, and to find something on this channel that will be beneficial to them. Okay, so that's one. Number two, I am done giving my energy to this, giving my voice to it, just giving it more breath and talking about it. You know, it's almost like if you've gone through a trauma, there's time where you talk about it, and then after a certain time, it's almost like, okay, goodbye, it's over, it's buried, it's in the past, it's done. That's how I kind of feel about this particular issue. So at this stage, I just feel like I'm not going to give it any more energy. And also the other reason here is that I want to liberate myself, because I think because I'm on a public platform, a lot of people question what I do, a lot of people copy or do what I do. I understand you guys value my advice, my input, etc. But I also want you guys to have an understanding that I love my hair. I think you guys know that I am crazy about my hair. So that if I do anything, if I experiment, if I try something new or something different in my hair, I want to liberate myself to not feel like I have to explain myself or prove myself or justify my decision, you know? Yeah, and I feel like that's an important one for all of us, really, to just feel like, you know, within your heart that you love your hair, and the styles and the way you choose to wear your hair is separate from this ideology, if you know what I mean. I have done a lot of videos about, you know, similar topics, just talking about getting to a place of inclusivity and really just liberation and freedom for Black women, and just allowing each woman to choose and wear their hair and change their mind and experiment, enjoy, express their hair exactly the way they want to, rather than feeling restrained to one particular type of natural the labeling, you know, I'm only a straight natural, I'm only a curly natural, I'm only a protective styler. Like, it's okay to be one thing today and the other the next day, or this year I'm this and the next year I'm that. That is okay. Hair is an expression of us as human beings, okay? People wear their hair, like the character of someone, a lot of people's character matches their hairstyles a lot of the time. So I would want for us to move forward in a place where it's a little bit like self-actualization, where you're a little bit more grounded in your decisions. You know the risks of whatever it is that you're doing, and you accept whatever it is you're doing and the risks that come with it, okay? Rather than feeling like you have to justify, or you're scared to comment, or you have to hide, or feel unaccepted. No. So that is why I'm ditching this whole ideology on this channel. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know what you think. Until next time, it's Quality Diaries. Bye.